Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Continuing to bang out the work at Asshole Consulting. Hey, asshole, I found your channel about 7 months ago. I've been devouring all the vital information that you have given out since then. I'm greatly interested in the minimalist lifestyle and loving the noob gains I've been getting since starting to hit the gym. 21-year-old male in Ireland. I'm going to be going into my final year at university in September. I have a few options with what to do after I graduate. I was wondering if you could give some input. I fucked up when I chose my degree and picked environmental biology. It's basically environmental science with less focus on There's no difference. I quickly realized my mistake and took as many optional classes in stats and computer science as I could. I've taken enough that now I am getting what I think is the equivalent to an American minor in statistics and data modeling. That's great, dude. You add a couple certifications to that, you could just very easily spin that almost as its own entire degree. Jesus fucking Christ, people. I have to keep it on in case the guy calls. Thank you, world, for telling me shit I don't need to know. I'm pretty sure I'm the highest in my class results-wise, which isn't really anything to boast about, as most of the people in my degree are normies. Oh, dude, yeah, totally. They think they're going to make a fortune saving the Amazon and working in a zoo. I hope that's assuming they might get government grant funding. Most of them are just going to be serving you hamburgers. I hope to be graduating with a higher than 4.0 GPA, which I'm on track for at the moment. I'm currently working as an intern till September at a pretty big multinational company. The company keeps their own environmental consultants working full-time rather than hiring on a job-to-job basis. And I'm working with them, getting pretty varied experience. I'm doing things like determining the best route for a new... You're doing real work. I don't want to provide too much more information. I want to keep you anonymous here. But you're doing real work. This is more real work than your average environmental biology person is going to do. And it's work that even I admit has to be done. Infrastructure type work. We're just trying to basically get the company over the line from all the red tape that the government puts up for all the environmental, for the environment. I don't mind the work at all. From doing my best to salvage my less than ideal degree choice, I think I have 3 options currently that I could choose from for what to do after I graduate, and I'll list them here. 1, my boss and the company I'm interning at has told me they want to take me on as a graduate next year. Oh, after you graduate, provided I get above a 3.08 GPA. That's very precise. I could continue down the road of environmental consulting with the hopes that in a few years this company would pay for a master's. My boss and a few others in the department has got their master's paid for by the company. See, oh God, it's always dangling the carrot. Oh, you need to go to college. Oh, you need to graduate from. Now you need a master's degree. It's like, when does it end? When is it like, yeah, you got enough education, we're done dicking you around? I almost guarantee you they don't use their master's degree. What are you going to get in the extra 2 years that you hadn't gotten in the first 4? I would then have the option of doing consultancy work on the side to make more money. The downside is that the career doesn't pay fantastically. You're always going to be the asshole costing the company money rather than making them money, while telling them what they can and can't do in the eyes of your employer. I feel that I have the ability and intelligence to work in a better paying career, and this option would have me living with a fuck up I made when picking my degree. My workload option number 2. My workload in college isn't particularly hard. The only major time sink is 9 to 12 hours of lab a week. I could continue my self-education over the next years in computer science and statistics with the aim of starting a career in data science and bioinformatics. I'm quite comfortable with the basics of a few languages like Java, Python, and R. I know you've mentioned a few certificates and a few episodes that do data science, and there are a lot of online resources to help me study. I believe I have the self-discipline to teach myself. I would then apply for graduate positions in that field while going into the consultancy job mentioned above, if none come up, continuing to learn until I do manage to enter the field. 3, this option is more like 2, but they are just short of wildcard options. The first is similar enough to the first option, but has me pursuing environmental health and safety training within the company they provide if you apply for it to eventually become an environmental health and safety manager. I think the American equivalent is oh shit. Yeah, I actually know someone who does that. The hell is that guy? The job is so boring he doesn't tell us about it. The second is getting a civil engineering conversion master. No, God, Jesus Christ, you're spreading yourself way too thin. I could become an astronaut, I could become a surgeon, and then I could become Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Oh. No, you're not going to get a civil engineering degree. But I know the likelihood of a company paying for that, and I don't like the idea of paying fully for my own master's. And all the options are banking on this particular company keeping the word and employing me upon graduation, but I don't think it'd be too much more difficult to carry out options 1 or 3 without their help, as my country is going through a bit of a construction boom at the moment. I also thankfully have no debt as my parents and the taxpayer pay for my education. No, I like your option 2 the most, because here's the thing. Yes, your degree is worthless. That doesn't mean a blind squirrel can't find an acorn, or an Aaron Cleary can't find a set of boobies to squeeze. You know, it can happen. And you are working in the field, and you're getting real-world working experience. And I ask you what the consulting gig paid. Consulting would max out around $50,000 to $60,000 U.S. when converted. Masters is not entirely necessary due to consulting, but it seems the company is pretty eager to have anyone staying with them to be highly educated. Well, then they can pay for it. Maybe something to do with credibility. I don't know. I don't see a reason not to stay with them for 4 to 5 years. If I could get a free master's out of it, I can boost my salary as senior consultant. Yeah, see, you're lined up. You're currently in the field. I guarantee you're probably the only kid in your class, or one of the very few, who's working legitimately in the field of environmental engineering. And so don't look a gift horse in the mouth. They already seem to be wanting to groom you into this position. And since you already have essentially a minor in data science and data modeling, and it's not going to require more college classes but certifications to make that horse grow legs, I like option 2. You know, see, because here's the thing: you could be the best environmental engineer ever. You know, it is possible. People do make a lot of money in the well, you are kind of STEM, but people do make money in non-traditional places, and a lot of it has to do with your personality and your inherent skills. And I think your boss, and right now it all looks good, because right now you're saying, you know, this brunette, she's really cute and she likes me and she wants to suck my dick all the time. But you know, I don't know if I should stick with that. It's like, don't give that up. Keep it, man. Keep it. And then you could chase after a redhead or a blonde or whatever you want. But I would not give up this current company job because, again, you might have it. This could be your calling. So while the iron is hot, I would continue striking it. And then I would also back up and do your data science self-certification as well. And then here's the thing. You're very wise for your age to know that these guys could totally fuck you over. They could totally lie to you. And what also is a pain in the ass is, well, you need to get a master's. Even if they pay for it, you got to put your time into it. It's like, when the hell do you people, for Christ's sake, 18 years, or not 18 years, 13 years, kindergarten through the 12th grade, I don't know what they got in your country, 13 years, you haven't trained a human being to be an expert, an amazing expert at something yet? And now you got to go get another 4 years and dangle, dangle, dangle. Oh, you just need another tool. Fuck you, fuck them, and fuck that. Not fuck you personally, but fuck those people. That's the one thing I don't like. So if you can get a job a year from now, you got an internship, it could be great paying, and then they say, yeah, if we make, you're going to know more concretely what the opportunities and offers and money are as you work for the company. And then you'll be able to make a decision then. Oh, you're only going to offer me $55 after I get a master's degree? No thanks. I'll go get my master's degree in data modeling. And I'll go work in London for £100,000 per month or whatever they pay down there at the financial district. Or they say, hey, if you get a master's, you'll start at 75, you'll likely get to 100. Not bad. Alright, so it's option number 2 for you. That's it! You young boys across the world have questions, the captain has answers. Go and check out all the links down below, including olderbrother.com, assholeconsulting.com, the Patreon account, and all the books. Everything's right down there. Click on those links and check that shit out. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.